Hey fire signs, it's Vibrant here. Sorry for the delay. I needed a minute to get my head right. So let's get into your energy. What's going on for you fire signs? Hope everybody is well. Please like, share and subscribe. How has everybody been keeping? If you had a chance to look at my honor your individuality collective reading, then you will know that there's been some funky energy. I know it's not everybody's feeling it, but it's been a big energy. So let's find out what's going on with you guys. Okay, the second one that's just come out. Oh, we've got the thinking woman. So obviously we know that this is a woman, but we know that these readings are not gender specific, neither time specific. However, the thinking woman lets me know that within the fire signs, male and female, that there's a lot of introspection going on. If you see the look on this lady's face here, contemplation. Where am I? What's happening? What needs to get done in order for me to be happy? What do I need to drop off? What do I need to implement in order to keep me level, keep me balanced? The thinking woman, what's going on? Yeah, let's find out what's going on with this energy here. I'm going to find out. I'm going to go into the tarot now and ask some clarification. What is going on? This thinking woman, what is this thinking woman thinking about? What needs to be addressed? Thinking woman. Can you please clarify the thinking woman, please? Can you please clarify the thinking woman, please? The thinking woman for the fire signs, please. Oh, that's a lot that come out. Gosh. Right, so this is definitely a collective reading because we've got so many energy. So much energy has come out. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So what could be in the thought process? Could be the need to want, because the Knight of Pentacles talks about the need to want to chill, slow down, become more domesticated, be at home, relax, but knowing that there's still more needs to get done. There's still more tasks. There's still a need to be on the defense. So for some of you are thinking about a situation that you are having to still be on your P's and Q's about. This is not a situation that is 100% sorted out. Yes, you are relaxed a bit more in it, but however, you're still things have settled, but you still need P's and Q's because you know there's still a need to be on the defensive. You can't let your guard down totally, but that's for some of you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks of being independent, single, pretty much, and you know that nines are like completion. It's coming together. Your money's coming together, your plans. Yeah, nines, completion, accomplishments, yeah, climax. Yeah, so there is definitely some of you thinking about maybe your independence. For some of you, it's about being single, being free to move around, being a free spirit, having your money up, you know. You also have the sun. So some of you are thinking about the outcome of a situation being positive. you getting what it is that you want. For some of you, this is visualization. This is thinking about what I need to do next. This is, right, great, I'm at this stage, I've done well, I've passed this, I feel so much better now. I'm no longer at that state of being, I'm at this state of being, I'm at the sun now. I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. Okay, so that's a really lovely energy for some of you, definitely. And you have the Ace of Wands, so definitely some of you are definitely thinking about a project that you're started, already in the throes of. And maybe for some of you, I'm hearing some of you are thinking whether or not it's worth it. And Divine saying it is worth it, definitely, if you understand that you are being stretched at this time. So yeah, do continue, because I know there's a lot of thinking, and some of the thinking is negative and some of it's quite positive in the sense of independence, free, being at one with yourself, taking on board projects and things like that. That's gonna get the creative juices flowing. So that's the what and the hows and the why type of things. There's a lot of thinking going on in this time. You've got 4 of Pentacles, so we know that some of you are thinking about saving money, which is a good idea, especially if you are wanting to invest in something later on down the line, or you're thinking that you need to save for something that you want, whether it be going into property. I'm seeing property here. Just investment, I'm hearing investment, assets. So for some of you, you are saving for assets or saving to acquire assets. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, you're thinking about rushing on in. The Knight of Wands is a very action-oriented card, and you can see this red energy, this passion, this movement. Yeah. Movement. Yeah, so for some of you, you're thinking about the next moves. For some of you, you're thinking about the fact that you have rushed something. Maybe you didn't put as much thought into it as you would have liked. That's what I'm hearing as well. So, right, there's a lot of thoughts going on here. So I just want to find out what the supporting energy is here. Can I get the supporting energy for the fire signs regarding this spread, please? Like, yeah, so there's a lot of thinking, contemplation, meditation. For some of you, this is affecting your sleep, this amount of thinking. Thinking about projects that you haven't finished yet, projects that you are wanting to do. But Divine saying you need to slow down, take some time out for yourself. Yes, and with the things that you have in you to do, and what Soul Spirit has blessed you to be able to do in a way of talents, or, you know, a specific job, or, you know. Let's find out what energies are supporting the fire signs. Okay, dropping cards. Okay, so we have 3 supporting energies for this spread. Okay, so the first one is balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Okay, so that's balance, spirituality and practicality. So maybe that's what some of you guys are thinking of. Am I spending enough time alone for introspection, to pray, to meditate, to take care of yourself? This is self-love. This is care. This is care. This is nurturing. And also, this is about having that time for spiritual growth. And also, like I said, getting on with it, the practicality of it, going for your goals. This Ace of Pentacles, this is practical. Some, you know, action. This is job, project, the full 9 yards. Action. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is definitely a practical card here. Saving, working, career, finances. There's well-being here. There's independence. There's self-love. There's a need to protect yourself still. There's still a need to be on your P's and your Q's, a defense. So yeah, balance the spirituality and practicality. For some of these angst, well, for all of the angst that's going on with this thinking woman here, this energy of the thinking woman, take some time to pray. Talk to the highest and be like, look, this is what's happening. I need some support in this area, that area, so on and so forth. If you find it difficult, then just to meditate, clear your mind, journal, write lists. There are so many different ways to work through what's going on in your mind instead of it just staying up there and creating more and more traffic. So that when you're trying to find peace, you're not able to find the peace because you're having to wade through all of the stuff that is on your brain. So there is going to be a need to relax, to recenter. I'm hearing recenter. For some of you, it's about recentering. Some of you are off balance emotionally. And for some of you, this is mental conflict. That's why there's a need for balance. Balance in the spirituality and practicality. And we also have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So, for some of you, this is what is happening. They're asking you now to work through your fears. Okay, so you have a lot on your mind. You're the thinking woman. There's the energy of the thinking woman at this time. And there's a need to be on the defense. Thinking about independence, a need to feel free, empowered. There's the sun. This is wish fulfillment. This is fruits of your labor, fruition, happiness. This is like bliss in actual fact, the sun. Ace of Wands, movement, projects, finances, career, you know. So work through all of this. And then there's a fear of needing to save money and thinking of saving money and moving forward, rushing. So work through your fear. So there's a lot going on in your mind, but Divine's saying if you balance your spirituality and your practicality right in this moment, you'll find it easier to navigate through the rest of the month and moving forward. Do you see what I mean? And then also we've got take time and breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Yeah. So this is going back again, like I was saying to you, going back to that self-care, that rest and rejuvenation. Take the time to breathe out. That breath work, that meditation, that time for yourself. This is care and nurture for yourself. Okay? And I'd like to find out from the love activation cards, what are we going to be learning? Why is all this happening? What are we gaining from this thinking of all these things? And then there's a need to be balanced and to be practical. Work through your fears. Take some time out for yourself. Let's find out what it is that you'll be gaining from this situation here. Tell me what's So we've got acceptance. So it says, you are ready to release the control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Okay, so you're going to be learning some acceptance in this time. All the thinking, all the nerves and all the angst around all these different themes. Once you start to balance what you can physically do and what you can do spiritually to assist yourself and the collective moving forward, you'll find that you're going to be working more through your fears. Even though there's angst because you don't know what's going to happen, you're being told to work through it, move through, keep going. Take time to breathe out. Take that time for when you do feel nervous. Breathe deep. Start talking to yourself. I am worthy. I am enough. I can accomplish this. I have this in the bag. You know? And for that acceptance. I love that. You are ready to release control of all situations. Okay? Give it over to divine. Don't worry. All you got to do is your physical movement. Keep yourself level, spirituality wise. Keep yourself balanced. Okay, sure, steady, calm. And accept that you can't control all situations or people. And just lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So you're not pushing against the grain. You're not doing anything outside of the box. To manifest anything. You are accepting things the way that they are, and the things that you're not happy with, you're able to change them, knowing that you are the great alchemist, you are the great manifester. Excuse me. Okay, so it's really, really lovely, fire signs. So I want to get into some advice. So this is lovely because when you think about it, do you know what I want to do before I get into some advice? I want to do a quick love portion. I keep forgetting to do the love portion because we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles talks about being single and independent. Okay. Look at that straight away. Right, I'm going to see if they come back out, but I'm going to let you know what came out first. So we've got flirt, healing family issues, finances and career. So I think all of these elements are affecting... Yeah, I think all of these elements, I think this is definitely the cards for this spread. I'm hearing that's it. I wasn't even able to keep going. I mean, I've already shuffled my cards and everything. But the way they flew out, so I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to take them, but I was told to take them. So when we're talking about love right now, we've got flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So within this time, especially love-based situations, this doesn't necessarily always have to be romantic love, but we're talking about romantic love right about now. Okay, so extend your light-hearted energy to others. Being yourself, being able to fully immerse yourself in your creativity, sharing knowledge, time, effort, and just like your light-hearted energy, your playfulness. This is going to help bring in the right type of energy. This is helping the people around you change their energy. It's almost like you are the... You're like the force that's driving this particular relationship. So your energy, the focus you put on it is what everybody else is going to be taking on. So the more lighthearted and fun you are and open, the more other people are going to be open and fun with you and show their more lighthearted side as well. So that's really quite beautiful, actually. I'm hearing reflecting. Yeah, so maybe it's like quite a lot of mirroring going on. So fire signs, realistically, if you want something in a certain way, set the pace. Okay, set the pace, be the one. Yeah, you be the change you want to see. Okay, and then we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for some of you, there's issues around money. And remember, we had the 9 of Pentacles, and we're talking about that independence. And I know for some of you, this is thinking about stepping away from a situation because the finances ain't right, or where you are in your career isn't where you had seen yourself. And maybe there's no encouragement from the other side, or maybe this, for some of you, there is no support from your significant other with the finances, and it's causing stress. And for some of you, it's the career that you're in. You're not getting the right pay right now. You're more concerned with making sure that you are getting what you rightly deserve. And for some of you, this is thinking about having to approach someone about what you're owed. So if that is the case, you're being told to go and get what you're owed, really. Okay, and then we've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, there is issues of the past, parents, and that's nice. So for some of you, you're still dealing with things from the past that are still ailing you. You're not able to get through them at the moment because within your relationships, the things from the past keep creeping up and it's causing issues. So do try to have the conversations that are necessary to let people know that you're triggered. When you say this, it makes me feel like. When you do this, it makes me, it makes me feel, or, whatever way it has to be, but just to get it out so that it doesn't fester. Because all of these things are from the past, and for some of the energies is to do with money and things like that, and those things will come in time, especially if you apply yourself with all the actions that's going on here. Saving, taking the action to move, knowing that it's going to be fruitful. We've got the sun here, and then we've got passion. So we've got allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's lovely. So, fire signs. There's some sexy time coming up for you. I love when the passion card comes up because it lets me know that there's two ways of looking at it. You have the passion that is that erotica, that erogenous zones. That's the intimacy, that's love and tenderness and everything in between. And then we have that passion and joy, that movement. That's when you're feeling great in yourself, when you've achieved something, where you can pat yourself on the back and say, you know what, I've done all right, I've done well, actually, and take that time to do give yourself a pat on the back, sing for joy, allow your heart to sing, heart and soul to sing, allow yourself to just flourish without the nerves and the worry about what's going to happen, because love is definitely around. Passion. To find out what's going on with this. And I'm just going to find out what are the significant energies coming towards you, or those who are already in your energy right now. These could be people who are close, and they also could be far away. But these are energies that's possibly coming towards you, or your significant other. Yeah, so this is the energies of people coming in, or those who are already around you. Okay. Right, okay, so for fire signs, the first one that's come out is Sun in Aries. So that's fire sign, another fire sign is coming out. New beginnings, a leap of faith. So we know that this could just be speaking of you. This is your passion right now. You're taking a leap of faith with the project that you started, with the new role, with learning something, course, a new way of doing something. There's a new beginning and you're taking that leap of faith. So well done and keep going. And similarly, you could be meeting somebody who is at the beginning of doing something brand new, and they're taking that leap of faith. And maybe the fact that you see them taking that leap of faith, you respect that, because you can see that you've been doing what it is that you're doing. So you connect with this person because they are on something brand new. Maybe they're doing the same thing as you and you're able to help each other out. Do look out for that as well. We have Sun in Leo, joy, a time of celebration. Oh, look, I didn't even show you the card. Look at that, Sun in Aries, yeah, new beginnings. And then we have Sun in Leo, joy, a time of celebration and success. And this is what I was saying to you about tapping, giving yourself a tap on the back, pat on the back. You've done well, Aries. Aries, you know, like I'm not talking to all the fire signs. Hi. Aries, Leo, and your Sagittarius, you guys. Okay, so you're coming up in your reading again. This is a Leo card. So this could be you again, Mr. Fire, Mrs. Fire sign. A time for celebration and success. You've done well. Time for joy. Pat yourself on the back. Or similarly, like I said, the energy that's coming in towards you, this person, the significant other, could be a Leo, could be an Aries. But they've got this, they're going to come in to celebrate you. They're going to show you all the great things about you. Maybe all the reasons why they love you. Maybe they might spill it all out. How do I love thee? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. So we have Moon in Cancer, belonging, a sensitive introspective phase. So, like I was saying, this is an introspective phase because you are having the energy of the thinking woman. There's a lot on your mind right now, a lot that you're putting in its place. And this energy of belonging, and this is the stuff that I was saying about, and I feel this is to do with that independence, that need to be single and independent, and need to feel, you know, that belonging. And I think it's more to do with self-love. It's not really about, you know, it's about home, stability, feeling like you belong, you know, feeling comfortable in your own skin. And this is someone who's going to make you feel like this, essentially, as well. Somebody's going to come and make you feel comfortable. And maybe when you go to theirs, you feel like you're at home. Or when you're around them, you feel home. You know, and that's beautiful as well. And then we have Eclipse in Libra, rebalance. Reevaluate relationships, justice and fair play. So this goes back down to when I was saying before about the need to make sure that you work through your fears, you know, and you accept that you can't change situations or people, but you know that to go with the flow of life is better to do that. Go with the rhythm of life. Don't fight against the grain. You will get what you need. Justice will be served one way or another. We don't need to seek it in this time right now. The right person will buck their toe when they need to buck their toe. Put it that way. Okay. It won't just be skating through. Okay. So we have, so we've had rebalance. So we've got a Libra here. So you are definitely you're definitely going through a stage where you are rebalancing everything, working out what you're doing. And this is what the reevaluation is all about. The thinking woman here. You know, so we've got potentially some suitors here. We've got Libra, we've got a Cancer, we've got a Leo, and we have an Aries. So we have a few fire signs up in here. We have fire, water, and air. Okay, signs. Okay. All right, and then let me quickly, I wanted this to be 30 minutes, so I'm just going to do some quick advice for the fire signs. Get some advice for fire signs regarding this spread, please, and thanks. Oh wow, okay, fire signs. See what's going on, and since I'm talking to you like hard, okay. All right, it weren't as many as I thought. Okay. Right, so the first energy is this is from the Animal Spirit deck. I love this deck. Seahorse Spirit. Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. See, all of this extra thinking and worrying. Have faith. All is all right. Watch it. I remember I told you about that person who might need to buck their toe because they're misbehaving. Watch and wait. Or your project coming to fruition. You stacking that money. Wait and watch. If you consistently feed your account, what you're going to be able to do later. Okay, so watch and wait. Yeah, and this is about having faith in the process. Okay, and we have the Coyote Spirit, which says trust in divine detours. So this is when things don't go your way and you're thinking, that's not how I wanted it to be done. That's not how I set things out for myself. Trust in the divine detour. Maybe you didn't get that job for the right reason. Maybe that person didn't turn up for the date. Maybe plans was changed and you was like, what is going on? But trust in the detours. Yeah, because they're divine. Trust in the divine detours. Because the divine is showing you that some of what you want or what you're attaining to is not actually going to be serving you. It's not going to be serving your highest good. So trust in the divine detours. Okay, we've got Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. I love that one. And it's a skunk as well. But know your worth. Fire signs. Okay. And this is in all walks of life. This is personal, career, family, spouses. The list goes on. Know your worth. Okay. So that's what the divine's saying. We have Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough. There is no need to be fighting. There is no need to worry about scarcity because there's always going to be enough. Trust in divine. And also be practical. Balance spirituality and practicality. And we also have saving here. So there is always enough. If you're sensible with your money, your time, your effort, and what you're putting in, there's always enough. Okay, so there's no need to fight. There's no need for this dog eat dog business that people like to keep talking about. Like there's not enough. There is enough for everyone to go, for everything to go around. I mean, there's enough for everyone. You know, and always make the analogy that it's like, right, when you think about how many different coffee shops are on one road, but they're still going, they're still thriving. How is that possible? That there is like, they're selling the same thing, coffee, essentially. But it's their own different brand. The way they do it is slightly different. Every man do their thing a little way different. You know, so it's that kind of energy as well. So last but not least, we have the Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Never forget that. Magic is working through you all the time. We do feats of magic all the time, people. Okay, so magic works through you.